So, as it turns out, this is what happens when what you think is a small kitchen leak actually is not a small kitchen leak.
I don't think this is drying our floor.
On a completely separate note, I'm going to tell a small story I like to call Cracker. This story occurred at a time when Sarah and I went to the park soon after the boys were here, probably, I don't know, 2 weeks, and we went to go see a soccer game for the school I worked for. Um, so we went to go see a soccer game. Thought they'd like the soccer game. They, kind of did. Kind of got a little bored. So, we brought some snacks to work through and work on and eat mainly. Um, so we had some crackers that we brought, and at that point we were still trying to get the little guy to talk and tell us what he would like in order for us to give him something. So we were trying to get him to say cracker. Um, and, our older boy being, nice and um, was trying to help out and said, cracker, cracker. But we wanted the little one to say it, so that didn't go over very well. But now we had this phrase that was continuing. So I'd like to mention that, as you saw earlier in this video, our boys are, quite dark, and my wife and I, me especially, not so dark. So there is some contrast there. We go over to the swings a little later, and that happens to be the only place in Santee where there are some other quite dark people hanging out over at a table nearby. And so we go over to the swings. Both boys love the swings, so we start pushing them. And our older guy, he has a tendency to latch on to specific words and phrases. Because of the earlier scenario, his current word or phrase was cracker. So here we are, pushing the boys, and every time I push, he says, cracker, cracker, cracker. Interesting enough, the boys really haven't pointed out our different skin colors, which is interesting to me. Pointed out that, like, the palms of his hands or the bottom of his feet look like our skin, but he hasn't said anything about their skin other than that, and I think that's good. It's not that it isn't. We don't want to deny what's clearly there, but we know that similarities in look are not what make us a family, but it's the love that brings us together. So I hope that that's what's coming across, and that's what they're feeling. And while later on we want to have those conversations, and other kids may very well bring that up, we don't want to shy away from those topics, but it's kind of nice for now that he doesn't see that as a separation or barrier between us.